What's going on, guys? Alex here with another Market Watch video. Before we get started with the actual market, I want to say shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for the people that like and comment and share your thoughts with me. Great way to communicate with me and discuss our different point of views and stuff. Thank you for the request. I'm still working on Blue Eyes versus Sacred Beast. I'm still working on that. Find an actual day that go out and play test that and find an actual good build for it. And you know, have a good couple matches with it and have enough content for you guys. Working on getting Dino deck profiles, and I got more gameplay for you guys that I recorded in my last local. I have 4 new gameplays, so I'll be putting those out little by little whenever. So why not? Let's get started with the Market Watch. That's what we're here for, right? Rise of the Duel is almost here, like in a couple days, like 5 days from now. And triple tactics talents, I think it should be tactical, but whatever. TTT, it's at $100. I believe 3 tacticals can stay around this price point for the most part. I don't think this card will go any lower than $70. I doubt it. It's gonna be automatic 3 off in almost every deck for the most part. Who's not playing hand traps? So I think don't buy it yet. Wait 2 weeks more or less when it starts going down, but I don't see it going lower than $70. I could be completely wrong, but I think this card is just that good. It's better on a deck that goes second than a deck that goes first, of course. It could be even a side deck card at this point. I don't think it's main deck worthy completely, besides some decks, but I can see it being side deck. Forbidden Droplet being $82, I can see this card hit $30. I don't think this card is that good. The fact they have to get rid of it and cards to make it really good, I don't think it's a good payoff. I mean, this card is good in Orcus, don't get me wrong, because you want your stuff engraved, but besides that, I don't see it. Now, if Konami bans Dark Ruler no more, then of course Droplets has to be the new negate card that we have to go for. Unless Konami doesn't do that, then I see Droplet being $30. Honestly, I don't think Droplet is that good. Personally, I don't think it's that good. Then I could be completely wrong, but I can see this being $30. Honestly, I'm not going for it. Honestly, I'll be getting rid of this as much as possible. I don't think it's that good. I could also be completely wrong. Let me know in the comments what do you think of Forbidden Droplet. I don't think it's that good. Besides just looking at everything else is just pretty much inflated at this point. Ash Dragon being $50, Chaos Ruler being, you know, $40. I think Auda's Revolution is an interesting one. I don't think it's that good. I think it's past its prime. I think if this was released when Electromite was alive, this would have been a $100 card. But as in right now, I don't think so anymore. I can see this card being $20. I don't see any lower than 20, but it's inflated. Fallen of Ozboss, calm down already. People were like, oh, this is really good, but it's not that good. Overall, the Inferno, it's you know, fairly cheap. You know, a lot of people are looking at them, but at the same time they're not. Here's the Quark Supplier. This is a card that I need for rocks. Adamant's Friends, it's not that good. It's more in a pure version than anything, but depends what happens with Block Dragon. Then this card may see meta play. The Gizmek, I think this should have been a secret rare. I think this should have swapped with Friends. Honestly, it's such a great card overall. And it being $5 right now, you might want to pick that up. I think this is a great card, honestly. I might pick it up myself right now after the video. I'll give you guys a couple hours. If you guys don't pick this up, then you know. The thing is really good. You can pay $1,500, destroy a monster on the field. You can if 2 more monsters special summon are in the zone, or 2 monsters that are extra monster zone are special summon, you can special the card for free, and then you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard, then gain life points equal to that monster's attack. It's just a board wipe, and it's a free summon, honestly. For $6, honestly, people have all this. I think this is a good buy overall, but that's just me. I just want my 3 off because I see a lot of versatility with this, not just in one deck, but in every deck. Enough for Rise. I don't think there's anything else I should touch. What do we have here? Oh, Kaijus. Yeah, we're gonna enter a Megatin format, which means Dragun is gonna be here. And I think Kaijus are the best way to get rid of Dragun, besides other cards as well. Gamma Steel still $7. Something you might want to have your 3 of because it's the best one overall. But then you do have Kaijus. I can see Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Thunder King being played if Kaijus become dominant again. But if you don't have your Gamma Seals, you can get your Gamma Seals. They're pretty cheap for everywhere. This used to be a $5 super, and it calmed down. But every Kaiju would do the job. Slumbers, just keep an eye on their 250s. Super Poly, another great way to get rid of Dragoon. It's Super Poly because Predaplant, Anaconda, it's dark, and Dragoon has to be a dark spellcaster. So Super Poly, it's very, very good. You cannot respond to it, and you get rid of that problem, and maybe another negate as well. If they end up with Savage, you get rid of those 2 darks instead, which is very, very good. So you have polymerizations going from $2 to all the way to this Legendary Collection 2 Secret Rares, which I believe they're not 20s yet. Could be wrong. I was looking at this the other day. Unlimiteds are between 10s and 15s. What a first edition go for? First edition about $20. Not bad. Not bad. Quickly after that, they go up. These are disappearing little by little, so just keep an eye on it if you're thinking of picking up max rare Super Polys. If they don't end with Savage, another great card you can use is Predaplant Chimera Felicia. It requires 1 Predaplant monster and 1 dark monster, and Dragoon happens to be a dark, and then Predaplant, it's Predaplant. And it has a nice little effect. You can target 1 monster on the field with level less or equal to this card, banish it. It targets, but I mean, it banishes it. So, I mean, forever. I think is that good. And it's something really nice here that I don't think it'll come up, but this is technically a 45 body, if you really think about it, because it's gaining 1,000, and your opponent's monster is losing 1,000. So technically, this is automatically a 35, but if you're attacking that monster, it's kind of like a 45 beater. And then if this leaves during your next standby phase after this card was sent to the graveyard, no matter whatever it was sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 poly. So you can add another Super Poly, or you can add something else for it. I think it's a very good card. It's a little underrated right now, but as in right now, you're looking at almost $5 for a single copy. You only need 1 of, so I don't think this is gonna go too high. It's just something that I'm personally thinking of playing in my locals, in my level. Predaplant Verde Anaconda, it's at $24, creeping up little by little, with $4.99 shipping, of course, but then quickly goes to $24, and then it pretty much stays at $24, $25, nothing too crazy. I think this card is gonna be $30 in a week or two, just because once we get confirmed Dragoon is gonna be in every Mega 10, or is it gonna be a promo like Nibiru and stuff like that? This card is gonna go up. I mean, it's just a great card overall. I mean, you need to get this card. If you don't have yours already, I don't know what you're doing. It's gonna be a Dragoon format. Everybody's gonna have Dragoon. Control decks are gonna run Dragoon. That's how good this card is. 2 effect monsters. Very, very good. Ghost, Blank, and Moonlit Chill. It's a card that's very good, that I think is underrated right now, and it can't see a lot of more meta play. If your opponent special summon a monster face up except during the damage step, you can discard this card, target 1 of those face up monsters, negate its effect until the end of the turn. And if that monster leaves the field, takes damage. I think it's a very, very good card in simplified game state. I think this is better than Effect Baler. Although Effect Baler you can target at any time, but it has to be on your opponent's main phase. Cannot be. This could be either player's turn. So if they do something with Needle Fiber, blah, 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 Desert Locust, I think it is, that makes you discard, you throw this away, blah, blah, blah. I think it's underrated right now. I think $30 is a fair price for what it is. But this is especially good with Anaconda. Just ditch this out. Of course, you have Called by the Graves and all stuff, but that's besides the fact. But I think this is an underrated card. I think $30 is still very nice. If you can get this for maybe 20, you're still... It's an effect negate. I think it's good, and it's a ghost girl. So, something you might want to think. And if it's simplified game state, because this happened to me. I was playing at Madness Bitter. My opponent was playing Alter Guys. Heavy hand trap Alter Guys. And I summoned Block. And I had Needle Fiber, Block, and something else. No Guardian. And he goes Moonlit Chill. And I was like, okay. Effects negated, but still triggers Engrave. So I was like, oh, I'm okay. But if it leaves the field, I burn damage, and we were in game 3, and I'm like, do I really feel like taking this damage or so? I went with it. I took the damage. I went out Palooza. I did my whole combo. I won the match, but that's not besides the point. If it were a more simplified game state, as in like 5 minutes on the round left, and I'm like, well, I could lose. I might not have another turn. That's when Moonlit Chill gains its extra effect. I think it's a good card, but that's just me. Infinite Impermanence. It's going up little by little. Dual power, you're looking at almost at $40 for the dual power, which is crazy, right? I told you I'll pick this at 20. It's gonna double. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. Yeah, you're looking at 38s for near mints for first editions, of course. And then you do have dual overload as well. Told y'all this was gonna double too. One of the two, I don't remember. Dual overload, I think it was. Yeah, you're looking almost at 40 for impermanence. But if you still hold the first editions secrets when you bought them at original at $80, just know that unlimiteds are like $70, and then lightly plays are like 82s, and then your near mints, if there are any near mints copies out there, you're looking at $80 to $90, dude. That's a good impermanent. It is such a great card, especially with Dragun coming out. Imperm is your card. No. Effect Baler. You don't have to run Moonlit Chill. You can just run Baler. Go ahead, run your Baler. Just know that that one's either player's turn. Baler does the same thing. Although Baler can be, if you open 3 Balers, you can negate 3 times. Although Moonlit Chill, you draw 3 of them. You open 3 of them, you can only activate once, I believe. I could be wrong, right? It should be a once per turn. Yeah, once per turn. So there's that. So, Starlight Baler, you're looking at $600. Let's see what an ulti Baler goes for. And Starlight is the highest rarity right now. So, if you have this, you're not a max rarity right now. You're looking at $300 for near mints Valers. Really? $300 for Valer ulti? Just drop another 3. Just drop another 3 to get the Starlight. Just do it. Sure, you're a baller. If we all ballers, then ball it. Show me to me. Well, there's 2 ones cheap right here. It's not bad. And then it goes to $700. Wow, that's like almost $100 discount, bro. Something you might want to know. I talked about Dark Ruler in the beginning of the video. I think this card could get banned if they want to promote droplets. Droplets is just a weaker version of Dark Ruler. It's a quick play, yes, but the fact that you have to discard cards to negate stuff, that's not good. Unless we get, I don't know, zombies that can use it, but like even then, are you really gonna discard your whole hand to negate everything? I don't think it's that good. I think Dark Ruler is better, and Dark Ruler is being at $10, being staple, but I can see Konami hit this card at 1 just to push droplets. That's all I want to touch with that. And lastly but not least, I have Lightning Storms. Good card overall, still. Starting to go down. You have 2 near mints here around 110, and then after that it goes to 120 for the first edition, sorry. And you have unlimiteds, pretty much 110 right now, going lower and lower. Yeah, that's all. It's a good card. Spell and trap decks control decks are being more dominant a little bit more. So this is a good card. Something you might want to pick up if you don't have yours. Depends if you're playing or not playing. If you're not playing, don't pick nothing up. But if you're playing like I am in my area, where we are having like 2 different locals a week, sometimes 3, depends on stuff. But you should have this. But if you're not playing, don't even worry about the Market Watch, honestly, dude. Worry about this in March when we should be back online. Ooh, conspiracy theory. We should be good by March. I call it. Invictus Gaming call it. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I got for you guys today. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the new subscribers, and I hope you guys liked it. If you don't agree with me, Droplet being a $30 card, let me know down in the comments below. If you don't agree with other stuff I've been saying about Moonlit Chill, Predaplant stuff, let me know. I could be wrong. I'm human, so. And we all have different perspectives. So thank you all for watching. Y'all take care.